Hello, everyone. I want to share something very sacred and very important with you today, especially if you're someone who's been doing a lot of inner work for many years. You know the word shame. I want to tell you about the healing field for shame, and I want to tell you about why a purple medal of honor is something that I want you to have in your heart and in your house. So, if you know the name Brene Brown, most of us do. She's one of the top TED Talk speakers ever. And she says that shame is pandemic and shame thrives in secrecy, silence, and judgment. Most people who've been doing personal development have been doing a lot of self help work. We need to step out of that paradigm and realize that shame, according to cultural anthropologist and psychologist Mario Martinez, if shame is a cultural wound, which it is, it's a cultural wound, honor is the healing field. If shame thrives in secrecy, silence, and judgment, then honor needs to be shared. Every parent I know wants their children to stand with honor and to act honorably. We give purple medals to soldiers who have risked their lives at war. Well, we, my friends, we are the ones who are pioneering a new world by doing the inner work of processing emotions that our parents and grandparents had no clue they even had. We're processing that. We are at the frontier, and honor needs to be shared. So I've made these so that they're like on 4 by 6, so that they can be placed like in a frame. They should be placed someplace very personal to your heart, like on your nightstand or in your closet or in the kitchen, someplace that feels like a hearth or where your heart lives. Not in hiding, not just in a journal, in a notebook. So I want you to help me transform the world of personal development from self-help to self-honoring. Self-help can actually, if you've been doing it for too many years and you feel bad about the changes you haven't made, it can actually perpetuate shame. But honor perpetuates honor. And when I send these out to people, I don't just send one, I send two or more, depending on the kind of community the person is creating in their lives. And these are not for sale. You can download this for free. If you do, I highly recommend that you get it printed, cardstock glossy. Cardstock glossy. Please, these are not for sale. These are not for sale. If you want me to send one to you, just become a member at Patreon. It's patreon.com/joy-based living. And if you see in the middle of the logo, the letter O, it's like a flower of life. I want you to imagine your face or your body in the middle, surrounded by people who are lights and who are all connected with each other from an experience of honor. And when you have people around you who honor each other, that is heaven on earth. And that's what I'm working to create with the help of all of my peers and people who love the work of joy-based living. The foundation of our work is the 12 practices. We do that ebook like it is. Do you know Gold's Gym? Gold's Gym is like where people do like heavy duty workouts. Like they are there for the barbells. That it is not your mama's gym. It is not like pink leotards and tights. It is, I don't know why I just said that. It is a hardcore soul training workout for your soul, workout for your innermost radiance in your heart to be able to shine. It helps you release resistance. I just spoke to someone today who I have referred a lot of people to from Joy Based Living to do some like releasing of resistance work. And I asked him, what are some of the qualities? I'm going to read this to you. I said, what are some of the qualities of Joy Based Living people versus other people that you work with? He's been doing professional healing work with people for many, many years. He and his wife both do. And he was a little bit shy about like comparing JBL people to other people. But I've sent him a lot of people who've been doing the 12 practices for a year or more with a lot of sincerity. And I'm going to read you his list: self-awareness, presence, a positive energy that they emote. They're learners. He said, I haven't experienced even one of them with a closed mind. He said, JBL, Joy-Based Living, softened the soil so that I could do the work that I do with a lot more ease. They catch on quickly. He said they have a perspective of, I've done this, but I want to go deeper. And he said, so they're intentional. I don't have to teach them to be intentional. They bring their own effort into it, self-effort, self-work. He said it's refreshing. He said JBL people are way ahead of understanding, creating, and wanting to discover and recognize their trauma and unburden it. They're just ready and available to unburden. And so I'm a social engineer. I'm a visionary architect, and the roads that I created are extremely, extremely highly functional so that people can relate to each other with ease and with joy, but they feel very natural. Like you just feel like you're walking on a trail in the middle of on your favorite, most beautiful place on the planet. Um, but they're extremely highly engineered. And we're 9 years in. We're going to our 10th year anniversary in 2026. I couldn't be more proud. And I feel a little bit like a homing pigeon, like helping people remember how to fly home. We know where home is. We know where home is. And the little message in the package here, I'll read it to you. It's one that came with the little homing pigeon. Because we should all feel at home in our own skins and in the world, and we're the ones pioneering it. So it came with a thing that said, "Did you hear the news?" So I wrote on it, JBL North Star. You are my North Star people. If you're here, if you're still listening to this message, you are my North Star people. And that means that you're someone who is someone that I just described. So if you're interested in doing the 12 practices, just go to joybasedliving.com/store. And if you want to join our community of people who are like-minded, who really care about making the world a better place like this, you can join supporters like you at patreon.com/joybasedliving, where we're hanging out and where I offer some really cool things. To help make our lives and the world a better place. Thank you for listening. Stop and smell the roses. I appreciate you with all my heart. And thank you. I honor you. Thank you for doing the inner work, making our world a better place. Bye for now.